Yeah, this is a jazz joint.
Air it out. I had to clear it out. I feel like Superman and tear it down. Comp as a quarterback and send him out. I finna air it out. I had to clear it out. I feel like Superman and tear it down. Comp as a quarterback and send him out. Take off. I'm on a rocket, a space dog. Bought a new car from Elon, wanna race. I've been asking how long is it gonna take. I've been cracking the code, had to break the safe. I've been writing my wrongs, had to change my ways. I was stuck in one place, so I had to shake. They try holding me down, but I found my way. Roddy Rich and so bicycle, love me. Right away, then my heart went on ice again. Find the balance, my patience been going thin. In the field every day till I reach the end. I've been up on your side like we out of bounds. Ain't no way that they think that it's stopping now. I've been waiting for my turn to come around. I've been waiting for my turn to come around. Air it out. I had to clear it out. I feel like Superman and tear it down. Comp as a quarterback and send him out. I'm finna air it out. I had to clear it out. I feel like Superman and tear it down. Comp as a quarterback and send him out.
Hey. What's going on, guys? Welcome to another edition of the Air It Out podcast. I'm your humble host, Jerome Jones, and I'm here with my guy, the man, the Mr. Legend. You already know, Mr. Coach Braxton. How you doing, sir?
I'm good. Listen, as a teacher, I got snowed in them days. Ooh, glorious. Hopefully everybody been safe out here. Yeah, I mean, with one of the biggest snowstorms in a while. But we good. A couple days off for people. Hopefully everybody enjoyed their snow day, been safe on their snow day. And now let's get back to the football, man. Because, hey, Jerome, wasn't it a snowy day up in Bronco Land?
It was. But before we start, I know you guys, we were just talking about the snow and everything like that. I'm down here in Mobile, Alabama. We didn't get some snow, but we outside freezing. And as you see, my little background right here, it's not my actual background. I'm in my Airbnb. I wish my Airbnb looked like this. Right now, my Airbnb look like a prison cell. So we're not gonna put that on camera just so y'all don't be like, yo, what's going on with Jerome and his background right now? This is we faked the funk a little bit. I got my little piano back there. You see that? Like, yeah.
Listen. You out in Mobile doing your thing. I mean, so what we expecting anyway from Mobile? Ooh.
Yes, sir. Down here, it's some great stuff going down. Some great players. Talked to a lot of players this week. A lot of those interviews are going to be up tomorrow and the rest of this week. So make sure you stay tuned in and stay locked in with Inside the Hatches. You see that QR code right under Coach Braxton. The other way. Yep, there you go.
Yeah, there it is.
Scan that. You can find us on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. My man Sam Kirk is with me this week. He's doing some great job doing interviews and everything like that. He's actually over there doing some editing. I'm gonna leave him alone. I'm not gonna bother him. But let's get into it, man. We were talking about the snow and the Broncos snow. Some people kind of upset right now. We got some
issues. Season, possibly. Huh? Maybe a Stidham season.
Stidham. But
oh man,
we're not gonna talk about. I know. Darius is somewhere very happy right now that Stidham didn't ruin his chances going to the Super Bowl. So congratulations, Mr. Darius. It's been a good 2 years of not hearing from you, and now we're probably gonna hear from you a lot now again. But the AFC NFC Championship recap, which was great. Obviously, we were just talking about the AFC a little bit. Darren, what was your biggest takeaway from the Patriot-Bronco championship game?
The Patriots have been coached well, which is the one thing that I've noticed all year long with them, actually. They have been coached extremely, extremely well. The reason being, they didn't lose the game for themselves. When the game became more difficult as it went on, yes, it started off not bad. It was just cold out there. But going into that fourth quarter, it went from green grass to white real fast.
Yeah.
Watched the end of that game. That was very, very interesting because you've seen the way the game was going. You've seen it was more of a let's ground it out, let's pound this ball, try to get some yards. You need a big play here and there. The Broncos had chances, but the Patriots didn't beat themselves. Just didn't allow the Broncos to win. And that's the biggest thing. They have been highly, highly well coached. And that's only coming from a guy like Vrabel. So you gotta love to see that. But Broncos, y'all really thought Stidham was gonna do it. I know he looked somewhat good and all, but when the last time he got in a game? He looked scared out there. And initially, Sean Payton did kind of well, getting him in the game, getting the first touchdown, and then it just stalled. Like, how much or how upset is that city, Denver, right now, that Bo Nix got hurt? What could have been if Bo Nix was playing instead of a Jarrett Stidham?
All right, let's be real and let's look at it in a different light. Like, all right, first and foremost, congratulations to the Patriots. I don't want to take anything from them. They won the game. They won the game at hand. They won the game. No matter the situation, they won the game. And they're going to the Super Bowl, and there's 30 other teams that cannot say that. Let's just say that. But if we want to nitpick a little bit, Stidham was giving them a fit a little bit. Let's just it looked kind of murky in the beginning of the game. Let's just say that both defense was playing very well. It was a 10-7 game. It wasn't like the Patriots just blew these guys out because they have a backup quarterback. A 10-7 game, and like we said, it did start to snow in the game. And yes, the snow affects both teams. We understand that. And the Broncos are home. We understand that as well. But when you're looking at it, it's like nobody scored once the snow really started coming down. And the Patriots did enough to win the game, but they almost lost to Stidham, who nobody gave a chance to win this game. Really, realistically, nobody was like, he's gonna do it for them.
Jerome, let's really be real. If Lutz hits 2 field goals, they win that game, and they were both makeable field goals.
There you go.
Yes, I understand one was in the snow, but both makeable field goals. Again, they had a game going in. They did pretty well, but it stalled after that touchdown.
If I was a Patriot fan, I will be relieved because it's been 2 years, maybe even longer than that. I could be wrong, but it's been 4 years. 4 years
playoffs
since they've been relevant.
No, it's been like at least 4 years.
4 years. Okay, so it's been 4 years since they've been. Yeah, you're right, because Mac Jones and everything. I forgot about that. So they've been irrelevant for 4 years, right? Not really making the playoffs. Not really looking like the Patriots of old when they had Belichick and Tom Brady, right? So yeah, you want to be happy because you've made it and you're there, and But I would be a little concerned because again, you're going against a backup quarterback, and you can only score 10 points, and he almost beat you guys. And I would say if it wasn't for the snow, who knows what that outcome would have been? Who knows? Because some of those drives that was stolen, and let's miss those kicks. It was in the snow. It stalled out because some snow plays, and Jarrett Stidham just didn't seem like he was prepared to play in the snow, and it was different dynamic at that point. So I'm gonna say, again, congratulations on the win. Y'all made it. Hey, my Eagles are out. Your Ravens are out. They went further than both of our teams, so we can't be like, oh yeah, they're not a good team. But then you look at that game, then you kind of look at the schedule of the year and you're like, do I trust it? And we're gonna get into that because we got about a week and a half to really break down this Super Bowl matchup.
I don't trust
But
it. It is what it is.
do we trust what we are seeing with this team?
No.
I wished I was really hoping that they gave us a performance to be like, all right, the Broncos got a backup, but they did their job. They went out there and it's shown that we're the better team. You shouldn't even if you had a backup in, like, you know what I mean. But it was like 10-7. It don't feel right. It don't feel right. It just don't feel like a good enough way to get in the Super Bowl. And that's just me. Maybe just me.
No, it's not. I'm gonna hold some of it off, but I'm gonna state this before we probably move on a little bit. They had the easiest schedule of the last almost 5 to 10 years of any team. Period. That like in almost history, that's like one of the weakest schedules in the NFL history that they had to go up against this year in the regular season.
Yeah.
They then have to play wild card round, blowout to the Steelers, I believe. No, blowout. Blowout. Either way, it was embarrassing because the next time they go, we all thinking it's the Texans. Oh, the Texans defense. All they gotta do is put up at least 20 points. They'll be fine. C.J. Stroud decided to forget who C.J. Stroud was and decided to literally throw the game to the Patriots.
Yeah.
That was one of the worst performances I've ever seen by a quarterback. Now, I think C.J. Stroud's not a terrible quarterback, but that was hard to watch, my guy. It's hard to watch. But it's another thing. They just seem to get by on the team they shouldn't have lost. They should have lost it. Now, right before the Broncos come, they lose their star quarterback. And y'all got to play a backup in the snow?
Yeah. And let me put up one last fact real quick. What team or I'm all right, what player you think had the most yards in this game? Quarterback wise.
Jarrett Stidham.
What quarterback had a passing touchdown in this game and who didn't?
Jarrett Stidham.
What pass catcher in this game had the most yards? What team you think pass catcher had the most yards?
Broncos?
What running average? What team had the better running average?
Oh, I know that one. That's the Broncos.
Well, all right. Besides the quarterback, because Drake May was running the ball a lot, but it was the Patriots. It was the Broncos. So like all the stats, if you want to go straight by stats, you'd be like, how did the New England win that game? Like it's crazy. Sheila said, I don't know if I can say about the strength of the schedule. It was sad during 1 year when the Eagles made the Super Bowl. You play who you play. Every person. You're right, 100% right. But when at least when the Eagles were in a position to go to the Super Bowl that year, and yeah, they played some easy teams. They were handling business. It wasn't 10-7 games. No. The only game that was close was really the Falcons game. They were really close games, like leading into the Super Bowl. So I get what you're saying, Shalia, but like the Eagles at least show like something leading up to the Super Bowl.
All right, my thing is
England is not giving me enough. Like it's different.
It's different in the fact of when you see the Patriots team, you see a team that has a solid now, and I'm stating it now, because beginning of the year, no one thought this. Halfway through the year, no one thought it really, but it was like, hey, maybe working out. But now we can see that Drake May is a franchise quarterback, and he has ascended to becoming a good quarterback, like a true franchise good quarterback in this league. They have a couple good receivers that have honestly been overproducing, if we're being real. They're overproducing from our expectations and what they have shown in the last few years, because a lot of these receivers are 2, 3, 4-year guys. So they're still trying to come into their own. So they're not where we thought they were. They were way ahead. They are overproducing for what they have done and shown. Yeah. But on top of that, again, yes, everyone's a pro, but we all know if we're talking about the Patriots going against the Titans, anyone this year will say, hey, it's the Titans. We know what it is. Division rivals. Hey, we got the Titans. It's a division game. We can kind of sleep, but we still got to give it to them. They division rivals, but we know what it is. The Titans are getting smacked. And there's nothing against the fact that, again, they are pros. But when you're talking about a scheme that just does not fit, or players is playing out of position and everyone knows it, that doesn't matter if you're a pro or not. It's hard to cover up bigger mistakes. And some of these teams had too many big flaws for us to really think they were a challenge for them.
Exactly.
That's the issue. It's not the fact that they're not all pros. It's the fact that we know that they're not going to give them good competition.
Correct. And I agree with you, man. I really do. So I still hope that this Super Bowl could be competitive. And again, we'll talk about that. I don't want to get into too much into the Super Bowl. We got some time to talk about that. Got a couple of podcasts in between the Super Bowl, so I want to draw too much out of that. But we're hoping that we see a good matchup and a little bit more from the New England Patriots, because I can't see a Super Bowl 10-7 Super Bowl. Like, I don't want to see that. I'm sorry. As much as I love defense, I don't want to see that from a team that seemed like they were struggling to win these games or kind of scaving by, in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's gonna be a Super Bowl and they're gonna be in a Super Bowl, I need them to look like a Super Bowl team. It's gonna be really hard for me to give them that much credit going into a game and winning it by 10-7. Yeah, the two Super Bowl teams, two teams that got good defenses, blah blah. I get that, but please don't go in the Super Bowl looking like we just made it, because then it's gonna be so much conversation. But we'll get into that. All right, let's talk about the NFC recap. I said this in our last podcast that we was on. This was gonna be the game, and this was the game. Darren, I'm gonna let you start on this one, man. How did you feel about this game? Seahawks, Rams, two teams that know each other. Round 3, heavyweight fight, close matchups the last 2 games. And this game was a 4-point game. It was another close one. Tell me about it.
So I'm gonna be very real. First, and I can't believe I'm about to say this. The strangest thing that has come out of this weekend, of anything that's happened, in the 2018 draft class, in which 5 quarterbacks were drafted in the first round, Sam Darnold was the first one to make it to the Super Bowl.
Crazy.
Y'all hear that, right?
Crazy.
Sam Darnold was the first one of all 5 to make it to the Super Bowl.
That's
the Josh Allen.
Darren. It couldn't be no good quarterbacks in that draft. There's no way. That had to be like the Kenny Pickett draft, right? That was the Kenny Pickett draft, right?
No, that's the Baker goes first. Sam goes third. If I'm not mistaken, Josh is like 10 for 12. Lamar's at the 32nd. Like, there was 5 quarterbacks that went in that first round. And Sam Darnold, who got drafted.
By the way, you're welcome for the Eagles trading you guys. You're welcome.
Again, appreciate that. Always will. This is why we cousins. You know what's up. Again, listen, you got to think. Sam Darnold, got drafted to the Jets, seen ghosts at the Jets, went to the Carolina Panthers, sucked at the Carolina Panthers. He could not growl or for nothing. Went to the 49ers, where there was an actual coach, where there was an actual offensive mind, and he said, hey, give me a year. I got you. Let me show you the basics. Shows him the basics, and then sends him over to the Vikings, where he has another offensive mind.
Hold on.
Find him,
Hold on. Pause on that. He went to the Vikings, wasn't named the starter until J-Jack got injured. So that's how he got his opportunity with the Vikings. So he wasn't even going to the Vikings to be the guy.
Nope. He had to compete.
J-Jack got injured before he could start this season. And then it had to be Sam Darnold. But go ahead. I'm gonna let you.
And then we see what Sam Darnold can do with competent, awesome offensive minds, calling a game plan, and actual weapons to throw to. Actual weapons to throw to. And then they say, you know what? We can do this with 9. That's okay. We got 9. 9. Yeah. But now he's over there with the Seahawks. And the reason why I love this game so much is because of the Seahawks and the way they play. And their head coach, and Mike McDaniels. He has that defense humming like it's another 2012, 2013, 2014 Seahawks humming. Maybe not as turnover prone, but the aggression, the hard-nosed football play that you want to see, that's what the Seahawks defense gives you. And that offense does the same. But this time, instead of pound for pound, blow for blow, they got one guy that's going to give you the kill shot from far range, long distance. That JSM boy, man. Woo!
Let's talk about it.
The Rams is not ready for him. Clearly, they were not ready for him. They had a guy in Puka, but JSN, number 1 receiver this year. I don't know about going forward, but number 1 receiver this year. Good God. Let's talk about it. I was happy to see this. It was a great game, 31-27. And the Seahawks did enough to win the game. And that's the type of offensive game with defense that you want to see. That's the type of Super Bowl we're going to see.
Yeah, and that might be the issue because this felt like a Super Bowl type of game. 2 teams. Again, all right, I'm about to throw some crazy stats at you. Ready?
Oh, man. Yep, I'm here.
2 teams, 3 games, right? How many points total difference you think was in these 3 games?
4.
You only need one hand. No,
4-2. It was 4-2 and I think like 3 or something. So I'm gonna say about 8?
5.
Oof.
Going into the game, it was a 1-point difference. And then it's 4-point difference this game. So it's 5 points.
Right, 38-39.
Within 3 games. 3 games is a 5-point difference. 5. It's 5. All right, here we go. Passing yards total. Over 700 passing yards total. Touchdowns. Passing touchdowns. They had more passing touchdowns than the total of points difference in 3 games. 6 passing touchdowns in this one game. 6. How many interceptions?
1. No. This is a great game, though.
I'm not frozen, by the way. This is hot.
Oh, I know. This is a great game, man. This is a great game.
0 interceptions. Puka Nacua, 165 yards and a touchdown. JSN, 153 yards and a touchdown. This was a heavyweight fight. And the most funniest part of this stat is the rushing yards. Because we seen Blake Corum, and he looked like he was going crazy. he only had 55 yards. We seen Kenneth Walker, and he looked like he was going crazy. He had 62 yards. It's just the fact of effective plays calling, big plays, effective play calling, effective runs, effective passing. It was what you want to see in a championship game. And hopefully we get to see that in the next level. This was the game that I predicted, and it's the game I was hoping for. And I enjoyed every minute of it. Every minute of it. It was a really good game. I do wish it was Stafford playing, just because he's a veteran. You know, I think he deserved it. He's been doing this for a while. He do have his one Super Bowl ring, but I feel like when he was in Detroit, like he was such a good quarterback and never got credit for it. I feel like one more.
He should have at least two.
Say again.
He should have at least two. I wouldn't be.
I agree. I agree. He might get MVP this year. We'll see. But you gotta give it up. You gotta give it up for Stafford. That was an amazing game. You gotta give it up for Sam Darnold, because we talking about a Sam Darnold who don't play to the high level. He don't play in the big stages. He's not. Remember us a few years ago. We was talking about him seeing ghosts. The man was seeing ghosts. Now he sees unicorns because he's balling.
He got a unicorn. That's why. I'm telling you, you get a guy like JSN, you get a head coach and Mike McDaniel who's aggressive, knows how to play, and knows when to go for it. And then you pair him up with a young offensive mind and Clint Kubiak, who's running the ball and keeping Sam conditioned and well off. And then you air it out when you need to. You have weapons there. And it's not just JSN. Let's think. Bobo, who is a surprise young receiver, is a touchdown magnet. When he touches the ball, he's most times getting in the end zone. We've seen that happen already in the game. They know how to get their guys the ball, and they know how to get them in space. That's all you need to do as an offensive coordinator. They do it well.
Yeah, and so now we're going to get a Super Bowl rematch, and the Seahawks and New England. Again, we don't want to get too far into that, but, you know, I do wish, you know, Matthew Stafford got his second ring. He'll definitely be a Hall of Fame talk if he would have got that second ring. I still think he can still be in that Hall of Fame talk. Yeah. But if you get that second ring, we have to at least talk about it. You know, we have to at least talk about it. I actually even if he gets this MVP, he might be in a Hall of Fame realm. So we'll see how that goes. I think it's gonna be a good Super Bowl. Even with my concerns with it, I'm hoping at least it'd be a really good Super Bowl. But you know,
can I say one thing before we move on?
Go ahead.
This one, Mike McDaniel. Please do not beat Pete Carroll if it is between throwing the ball with Sam Darnold or running the ball with Kenneth Walker. Give Kenneth Walker the ball. Give him the ball. That's it. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Definitely. I appreciate you saying that, Darren, because that didn't need to be said. But you did kind of mess up my segue, but it's okay. Because I was trying to get into Hall of Fame and then Hall of Fame. So it's okay. But it's okay. It's okay. So as of today, we have some news. It is Wednesday. If you guys are watching later on, that's fine. But it is Wednesday. And we have some pretty funny news. It was today, right? Or was it yesterday?
No, it was definitely today. No, it was yesterday, Tuesday.
It was yesterday.
Tuesday
was
just
it happened yesterday, Tuesday. But the buzz still been going on today. And we were just talking about Hall of Fame. So I wish Darius was here because this would be the perfect podcast for him. Perfect episode.
We had to give him his own little segue. Just let him be. Just let him talk.
Bill Belichick bald. Was he bald? Was he Bill bald? because reports are now saying that he's not going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer. Now, granted, I think they do only set one coach a year, but it's Bill. Bill was in the same name as Nick Saban. How isn't he a first ballot Hall of Famer? Like, am I missing something? Is there any, like, what type of excuse can you give me to tell me that he's not a first ballot Hall of Famer? Like, I despise the Patriots. I despise Tom Brady, even as a Michigan fan. But I had the right mind and right sense to know Tom Brady's the first ballot Hall of Famer. Bill Belichick's the first ballot Hall of Famer. What? Huh? Go ahead, Darren. I don't have a lot of words.
So I'm gonna state this. Bill Belichick deserves to be in the Hall of Fame first ballot. There's no question about it.
And granted, he's going to be in the Hall of Fame. That
don't matter if he's in the Hall of
Fame.
We all know that it was a matter of the fact that he needed to be a first ballot Hall of Famer. The man had 8 Super Bowl wins as a coach, head coach and assistant coach. He has 8 Super Bowl wins, 6 of them as a head coach for an organization. And he done that over a span of 30 years and 6 in the span of 20 years with 2 different dynasties.
Bro.
You can't tell me along with that he had 19 almost straight AFC East champions, division winners. There was no competition. We knew what it was when they were on the field.
What more do you want from me?
So I want to read a little something because this is where I think the real reason why he is not a first ballot Hall of Famer. And I've seen this, I've heard this, I've heard arguments about it, but for me it's more and TJ Houshmandzadeh said this the best. Bill Belichick earned it. He said it on the Speakeasy show. He earned it. He deserves it. Y'all need to let him in no matter what. Because right now, and this is where I'm going to paraphrase, y'all got a bunch of haters hating on Bill Belichick because they couldn't beat him. And the reason I'm saying that, most of the voters are veterans of the game or current and retired NFL media. A list that this year includes former Indianapolis coach Tony Dungy and general manager Bill Polian. Now, Bill Polian is also the guy that said that Lamar Jackson should have been switched to receiver when he comes to the NFL. So we already know his mind is off already.
Yeah. Let's be real. We all know he.
Oh no, that's
ran
not
his mouth a little bit. Let's just say that he ran his mouth a little bit.
Listen, that's not the juicy part. It was reported that Polian told other voters he believed Belichick should wait a year due to the 2007 Spygate case, when the New York Patriots were determined to have filmed the New York Jets coaching signals from an unauthorized location. And now this is on ESPN. This is from the NFL. This was already documented by Dan Wetzel. But if this report is actually true, you have to commandeer some of these Hall of Fame voters' votes. Because now this is not even objective. This is personal. You're mad because you couldn't beat him when you were an executive, when you were the GM. That's unfair to his legacy.
Yeah.
Bill Belichick, no matter how you want to look at it, you don't have to like that man and ever. But you have to put some respect on his name when you talk about football. Because let's be real, the 1986 Giants with that Lawrence Taylor, who was the DC then? Bill Belichick was the defensive assistant back that far. Yeah.
You're right.
We go to the 90s when he's the DC head coach for the Browns. We remember that possibly? Huh?
Yeah.
Miami Dolphins.
Yep.
Bro, he has so much experience in him for him to go to the Patriots and have that 20-plus year run he had. You can't talk about an NFL and the history of the NFL sports league without mentioning.
I'll talk about him and that team. Yeah.
You can't. So there's no reason he's not a first ballot Hall of Famer. There's no reason that he got snubbed because you think of a Spygate or Deflategate. Cool. That man got 6 as the head coach. Let's take 2 off for both of the gates that he had. He still has 4, which is tied for the most with any NFL head coach.
If you're going to do that, if that's your case for not paying him in and you're going to do that, then when you found out about the gate, the spy gates and everything, the fleet gate, whatever gates you want to add into that, shouldn't you had done some back then? Maybe negate his Super Bowls or take it away or something. Like, you can't be like, oh, in the moment he did the gates, but we still gonna allow him to keep his Super Bowl reigns or no asterisks or anything. Like, we're just gonna leave it as it is. And then years after, when it's time for him to put him in the hall, we're just gonna say, oh wait, no, we're not gonna put him in because something that happened back then. No, you have if you didn't fix that problem at that time, you can't go into the future and be like, oh no, we're gonna take that away from you because of this. Because yeah, he was the head guy in that, but there was other people in that organization. You can't single out a single person for something that probably. And again, I personally think it might have happened with the Eagles when in that Super Bowl and the Rams. It was kind of some fishy looking kind of similarities in those 2 Super Bowls.
Okay.
But and that's just speculation. That just if they didn't definitively prove it and definitively by all right, we're gonna take away a Super Bowl or asterisk your Super Bowl, or we won't give you the Lombardi, but we'll say you still won the Super Bowl, or any kind of effect of that. You can't go back and be like, oh, you can't be a Hall of Famer because it's something that we didn't fully say or fully prove that you did. You get what I'm saying? Like,
you can't.
That's totally unfair.
Twice. You cannot do double jeopardy to me. You punish me once by taking away draft picks, by taking away capital, by taking away cap space. You've done all that, and I've dealt with all of that, and I've still won after that. You can't punish me more.
And that's it right there. That's it right there. It's not only that, like they say, oh, the Spygate and everything, they have some proof and whatever, they took away his draft picks, but like even after that, he was still winning. You know how many years the Patriots were AFC East champions?
Actually, I do. Belichick has won in his head coaching career 301 games. Only head coaches ahead of him, Don Shula and George Halas, both Hall of Famers. He's won additionally 31 post games, more than anyone else. 31 post games when it matters the most. You only get 4 really if you're going all the way to the Super Bowl. He's been in 31 and it's won more than anyone. He has 17 division titles, 9 AFC championships, and 6 Super Bowls as a head coach. He's the second coach to go 18-0. The only other team went 19-0.
Listen, I can't stand him. I can't stand Tom Brady. I can't stand New England.
Can't stand.
But what more do you need from me? Like, what other qualifications can you be like? Like, what do any other coach that is waiting for it to be in the Hall of Fame have over Bill Belichick? Even if the Spygate, his resume is still better than all the other guys. How can you? All right, I'm done. I'm getting.
I hope that the NFL does not become like the MLB. Because I've heard this comparison recently a lot. MLB is not allowing guys in, and they've been doing this for a couple years now. Seems like based off of the fact that they've been caught cheating. So is this going to be how Belichick's career ends? Him getting defied a Hall of Fame wait because of that? The man already served his term. Why are we punishing him again?
Dude,
It doesn't make sense. You can't name a better coach right now that's up for the Hall of Fame better than Bill Belichick.
this must
All of
be
them, the rest of them are already in.
this got to be the NFL like Twilight Zone or something because we got Bill Belichick now going to the Hall of Fame, and now we got Shador in the Pro Bowl.
This is a joke. The NFL has become a joke.
What is going on? What is going on? 2026 is already crazy, bro. We just started the year. We just started the year, bro. We just started the year.
You telling me?
Yo, we got Shador in the Pro Bowl, bro. We couldn't find nobody else. Hold on. What is what is going on?
This is my thing, yo.
All the candidates die? Like, what's going on?
No,
Like,
I know Drake made it and all of that, but this is my thing.
Congratulations to the young man. It's an incredible achievement for a young man.
No,
But did he even make it to 8 games?
No. How many games he actually play?
Did he actually play 8 games?
Like that's my thing. Like I'm not
Wait,
knocking.
Do he even have more games than Gabriel right now at this point? He might. It's not much if it is.
No, this is my thing. This don't make sense.
What is going on?
It don't make sense. Like no matter how you want to see it, it don't make sense. And you've heard me guys on here saying it multiple times. Shador. I like Shador. He should have started. I think they did him dirty, all of these things, but bruh.
I guess they're trying to make up for doing him dirty. Maybe that's what it is.
No. This is even worse. Because it's like, yo, you have no credibility to actually stand on for your numbers on why you think he's here. So let's be real. Shador Sanders' numbers in 8 games played, Dylan Gabriel had 10. In 8 games played, Shador Sanders went 120 for 212 with a 56% completion rate, 1,400 yards, 6.6 average, 175 yards a game, 7 touchdowns to 10 picks, and took 23 sacks to go along with it for a passer rating of 68. Now,
I'm waiting for the April Fool's joke. I'm waiting for the April Fool's joke.
I'm gonna help you out here. Dylan Gabriel in 10 games, 110 for 185, so 10 completions difference, but about 25 less those. 59% completion rate, 937 yards, 7 touchdowns to 2 picks, 80% or 80 quarterback rate.
I'm ready for my.
Shador has better upside, but Dylan Gabriel this season played better as a whole compared to Shador and what he had. Put the ball in harm's way too much. And I didn't even include any fumbles. I didn't include any of its running because that's when we really started to get a little bit lower here. And I don't want to do that.
I'm ready for my early hot takes.
So, quick question. Now that we were on the Browns really fast,
hold on.
Dude.
Let me tell you my hot take. Let me tell you my hot take. Let me tell you my hot
Oh,
take. Let me
God.
get to your point. Let me get to my hot point. My hot take. Pro Bowls this weekend, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna see Tanner McKee in the Pro Bowl.
Tanner McKee gets put in the Pro Bowl. Listen, I got cleats in the car or something. Like, clearly, anybody can just play, right? Clearly, anybody can just play. Like, I don't get it. Like, I remember when the Pro Bowl was actually something like, no, they ain't really go all out, but they played in the Pro Bowl. Like, you can see some hitting. You can legit see hitting, like good tackles, good catches, good games. And now just
the Pro Bowl is
this is a
officially
glorified. This is not even an all-star weekend.
MVP for Tanner.
Oh God. Oh God. No.
At this point, it might happen. At this point, it might happen. Like,
No, they're gonna put
going on?
just put Stidham in. Just put Stidham in if this is gonna happen.
There you go. Stidham.
Like, hold up. Can I ask a question?
Stidham.
Why is Lamar not in the Pro Bowl?
Did he opt out or something? He had to. He had to. It's something going on, bro. This is
Because
crazy.
like
this is madness. This is madness.
I'm convinced. Like, what we doing here?
Did everybody just opt out? Like, honestly, like they have to do something with this. It's no way. All right.
Let's see. The Pro Bowl roster.
You can't tell me that you could not find somebody that wanted to play in the Pro Bowl better than Shedeur?
No.
I get in. Some guys are injured. But, dude, like, at this point, the Pro Bowl is officially a joke. It was a joke before. We all knew it was a joke. But we still try to hold on to
Josh Allen, Drake May, Justin Herbert. And then Drake May is not available to come. So you asked Shedeur Sanders. That was your backup. Shedeur Sanders.
It was already a joke. But, like, now we're just now there's no way we can take this serious. There's no way. There's no way we can take this serious at all. And all that does is hurt the daggone Pro Bowl. Like, they're not going to get that many views. It already wasn't. You think they're going to get more views now? Because now you are literally telling us we don't care about this game. It's a joke. And we're going to just put somebody that looks flashy in there. And a name that you know. So maybe we could get some viewers. But I guarantee you them numbers are not going to be better than last year. And I don't even know he was in last year's Pro Bowl. I don't even remember a single thing about last year's Pro Bowl at all.
This is how I know that the Pro Bowl is not up to where it used to be. Roquan Smith is a Pro Bowler this year. And that's my team. I love Roquan Smith. Just great, but why is he a Pro Bowler this year? Why is Jalen Ramsey a Pro Bowl free safety this year? Like, let me also get this straight.
Why is Cam Jurgens in the Pro Bowl? Cam Jurgens. Literally, the game after they announced him as a Pro Bowler, this man gave up the worst TFL in the history of linemen. And I understand he's been injured, whatever. How did he get in the Pro? He's a first, like, I guess you want to call it first ballot Pro Bowler. I guess you want to call it. Like, it wasn't like he's a sub. This man was in the Pro Bowl as the first team center on the NFC. How? I didn't see it, and I'm an Eagles fan. This game is literally a joke. It's a joke. Pick Tanner McKee in. Might as well. You might as well at this point.
Just
pick
offense and defense on both sides. It's just like they just say, "Hey, who's the biggest name that we know that had pretty good years?" Just throw them in there.
I can't even say that. I can't even say that's a pretty good year. That's like mediocre.
Also, quick question: when have we ever had three centers go? Cam Jurgens, Drew Dalman, Chris Lindstrom.
What? We got 3?
No, sorry. Chris Lindstrom guard. Sorry. But like,
Okay.
that's what I'm about to say. Because, oh god, this is terrible. Like, this is truly terrible.
I don't know what's going on. 2026 is it's an anomaly. It's like this year's not real. This is the year of AI. This is the year of AI. I'm convinced now everything that's going on wrong is these NFL guys putting the information in AI and they saying, hey, AI is like, hey, this is, you know how AI is not completely there yet. It's like getting better. It's looking a little bit better, but it's not there. I think this is AI decision.
You know why? I think it might be. I think it might be right. You want to know why? Because the only thing they got right is the skilled players. On offense for the NFC, they got Puka, they got JSN, George Pickens, Amon-Ra, Jahmyr Gibbs, Christian McCaffrey, Bijan, Trey McBride, and George Kittle. I get that. Those make sense. Even George Kittle, I mean, even though he was hurt, he still came in and produced like he always has. I would have liked Tyler Warren or somebody in that spot, honestly, because he had a pretty good year. But on the AFC side, Jamar Chase, Nico Collins, who, when healthy this year, was a beast. And Zay Flowers, who actually had, I believe he had like 11, almost 1,200 yards this year. That was a great year, especially for a Ravens receiver. Great year. Pro Bowl year. Cortland Sutton, Jonathan Taylor, James Cook, Devon Nachan, Brock Bowers. I don't know how Travis Kelce snuck back in here again, but he's in here. I mean, it is what it is. That's the Taylor Swift people. They just keep holding him in. But
wait, how you pick Kelce over Warren though?
Again. That's the Taylor Swift. That's the Swifties just voting him in, which is why I say, for the most part, they got the skilled players right. For the most part, they got the skilled players right. They got and also on both sides, they got the 2 fullbacks that actually do stuff. Let's be real. They got the 2 fullbacks that actually really do stuff. And all the other fullbacks, I don't get why y'all here. That's it. Like, no one really uses fullbacks. It's like solid 8 teams that use fullbacks still.
It's like 3 teams, maybe.
No, it's 8. So I can tell you it's a solid 8 that uses it, but they're all people of similar distinction. The Chargers use it, the Titans use it, the 49ers use them, the Ravens use them. Like teams that you know are trying to go ground and pound. The Lions have used them more recently. Like, those are the teams. The Seahawks have used them. Ground and pound teams. But this has been a joke.
This is,
and then you couple this along with the All Pros, along with the first ballot with Belichick, and you got to really start questioning some of these voters for some of these things because it's just like, stop voting. Well, this is terrible. Just get a bunch of NFL players, let them do a top 100, but for all of this stuff, they'll be the ones to get it right. You give them the ability to vote for something like that. The top 100 is the most accurate list almost every single year. Almost every year is the most accurate list. It's hard to make an accurate list, but they have the almost the most accurate list every year of truly top 100 players because it's them going against each other. They know who actually knows it. They see who actually is really real.
I do like that list probably the most. I do.
Like,
well, Darren, you mentioned it though. You mentioned the All Pro list. I want to know what's your thoughts on the All Pro list. Is there any surprises to you, and what stuck out to you on the All Pro list so far?
Why the heck are we putting an all-purpose role so we can add another running back or a receiver? What were we thinking? Like, seriously, what's up with y'all? NFL, what are we doing here? Like, y'all just doing stuff to make and sell things at this point. Y'all not even trying to be integral about the league anymore. Like, what are we doing? All purpose?
They wanted to get Christian McCaffrey in there, I guess.
That's it. You just wanted to give Christian McCaffrey another All-Pro on his resume. That's it. There's no other reason for this. I like Matthew Stafford. Cool. I like Bijan at the running back position over anybody else. I do. It makes sense. I'm cool with that. Kyle Juszczyk, Pat Ricard. Honestly, whoever plays the most should get it. Because, again, no one really uses fullbacks.
Yeah.
Luka, Jamar, JSN. I'm good with the receivers. I'm good with the tight end at Trey McBride. I'm good with the tackles. But what is the point of this all-purpose? He didn't make it. He was not the best running back in the league. Period. He just wasn't. And honestly, if Jonathan Taylor still had Indiana Jones all year, he probably would have been almost the number one.
Yeah.
So let's be really real. This is a dumb position to add. Y'all are doing stuff to just make it so you can vote on people who you want, not people that actually earned it.
Yeah.
And then, I'm sorry, you had a great year. What in the heck? Why is he on his list?
Why so?
He should be on the list. He should not be at All-Pro this year. I'm sorry.
Who?
Micah.
I was just about to say that.
You know what? I'm gonna let you talk because that just pissed me off, and I don't want to speak no more. I
was about to say, all right, look, like, don't get me wrong. Michael Parsons going to a different team, new difference to scheme. I would say he was the best player on that defense, but then I finished out the season, and I think there's other guys that probably should have been there more than him. Like, I'll say for me, instead of him, I would have picked maybe a Brian Burns. A Brian Burns, like that would have been a better. That would have been a better pick for me. He shouldn't have been second team. I think he should have been first team and Michael's second team.
Yeah,
I think he switched those two. Sure. I think he switched those two. I'll be okay with it. What do you say?
I don't think that would have been the best one, but I mean, I can see that one. I can see why.
Who
would
you
Danielle Hunter?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Danielle Hunter, Will Anderson. I'm sorry. They're the two best ends other than Myles Garrett or Max Crosby or somebody like that. But realistically, even the Max Crosby this year wasn't up to them two.
Yeah.
Will Anderson and Danielle Hunter were dogs in every sense and fashion of the word.
I agree.
One had, 13 and a half, another had 14, 15. And it's not like this is a one-time thing. They do this every year. Are we just forgetting that? We can't be forgetting that, right? But y'all just keep snubbing this man every single year. How many sacks Danielle Hunter got in his career? Because he only made one other All-Pro, I believe, in his career.
So underrated, bro. Like
he has two now. He should have 2 All-Pros, and both of them not first team. You know what I mean? Career sacks. The man has over 110.
He has 114.5.
Like,
he had 15 sacks this year. He had 3 forced fumbles.
I used to play.
I don't know where his spells are, but this dude was a wrecking ball this year, bro.
Think about it like this. I used to play with Madden, and I used to purposely go ahead and pick the Vikings because I knew their offense was okay, but it was the defense I loved. Why? Because I used to play mid-blitz all day. And I loved it because I had Everson Griffin and I had Danielle Hunter. And no matter how you tried to block it, you could not stop both. You had to pick your poison.
Yeah.
You know how many times Danielle Hunter had 7 sacks in a game for me? Because he was that good. Bruh. I've been known about Danielle Hunter, and this is ridiculous, the people that sleep on that man. He has been good and dominant for years. I've heard stories of NFL players talk about, Everson's good, yeah. No. Young cat over there, that's the one. That's the one. That right there. That's what I
crazy.
He needs.
Yeah, I agree with you though. I do agree with that. I also like the linebacker position. Jordan Brooks was good. But I personally think Devin Lloyd was a beast this year. This man had like 4 interceptions this year as a linebacker, and had like 2 of them pick six. Like you can't get that everywhere.
No, he had 4 interceptions. Yeah, 4 interceptions from the linebacker spot, but I don't know, man.
I don't know where the positioning is. It was like there was like, oh, this player's better, but this player's a bigger name, so we're gonna give it to him and give the other player a second team just so we can acknowledge that he did good. Like
so they literally just grabbed the 2 guys with the most tackles, honestly, because Jordan Brooks has 183, Jack Campbell got 176, but realistically, neither of them got any type of interceptions. They combined, both of them, for only 8.5 sacks and 21 TFLs.
It's crazy.
If we're really looking for a guy that filled that stat sheet up, Bobby Wagner, 4.5 sacks by himself, 8 tackles for loss, also 2 picks still. Are we just going to forget Swessinger? 156 tackles, 2.5 sacks, 11 tackles for losses, still another 2 picks. Like, those guys, yeah, they earned it, I guess. It is what it is, but there's a lot of guys out here that was a bit more deserving. And I'm talking like a lot more deserving, honestly, for being real.
Like, even Ernest Jones, he had 126. This dude was balling. And he had 5 picks. Like, are we not counting interceptions as a linebacker no more? Like, do that not? Is it just the total of tackles now? Because I think a tackle is just stopping somebody. I feel like an interception is like literally getting into possession and putting your offense in position to score. Is that not important anymore? Like, I can see if there was like 60 tackles. And then, like, you got all those picks. Okay, the guy's like a roll. He's pretty much a safety. But, like, 126 tackles. And what I say, 5 picks?
5 picks and 7 player selections. So it ain't just one time. He's a coverage guy. He has 150 receiving.
He's covering and he's covering and stopping the run. What more do you want from him? Like, I keep saying this today. What more do you want from me? Like, the Pro Bowl selection just don't make sense. It doesn't. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't. And in the Pro Bowl, the All Pro was the pure form of the honors before. It was the purest form of it. It's the voting from, actual coaches. Fans are not involved in it. Blah, blah, blah. But it's like when you get these results, and then, like we said before, we got this, we got the Pro Bowl, and what's going on with Bill. It's just like propaganda. Like, it's just like popularity contest. Are we not like being realistic anymore? Like, again, like I said, this AI. It's just AI. It's just AI. Hey guys, look, it's AI like my background right now. It's AI. It don't make sense. It don't make sense.
You gotta think a guy like Eric Wilson had 115 tackles, right? 6.5 sacks, 17 tackles for losses. He couldn't have been in that conversation. A off-ball linebacker with 17 tackles for losses.
That's what I'm saying. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Eric Wilson for the Vikings. He's off ball. He's not on the ball.
Time out. How this is possible? So we picked Bijan as the first team running back, right?
Mm-hmm.
How is he the second team all purpose?
Again, dumb award. Dumb award.
What?
Yeah, I didn't even want to get into that part. because that's what pissed me off more. Because now you're just giving out this to anything. That's dumb. That does not make sense. It doesn't make sense.
Hold on. I got my guy Sam over here. Sam, did you just hear that?
What?
Bijan Robinson got the first team All-Pro as a running back, and then second team All-Pro and All-Purpose.
NFL's just on a roll this week, right?
Yo, he said NFL is on a roll this week. Yes, they are.
Like, just I don't get it, yo.
Bill Belichick's not a Hall of Famer, right? Yeah, it's a close one.
It's insane. I got Sam back here. Just he's living just like I am. We're all confused right now. Anybody else confused? All right. If you're in our chat, please make sense of this for us.
Everyone's in confusion right now.
We're struggling as a podcast right now because we're there's no logic. Like we're a logic based podcast and there's no logic in it, so we're confused.
Yeah,
we're confused.
I'm just going along with it so I don't get fined. NFL, just don't be mad at me because y'all just making weird choices lately. I still love, the sport. I don't love y'all. I love the sport, but y'all just make weird moves. Like, why? You know what?
Don't make sense. It don't make sense.
I got something for you. Hot take for you.
Here we go. Hot take.
This weekend's Pro Bowl everything will have the lowest viewership of the last 25 years. And due to that, it's going to force the NFL to change the Pro Bowl back to where the Pro Bowl actually matters. We're getting the NFL real deal Pro Bowl game back.
You had me until
you actually brought players that actually played the whole season, that actually were good, and they really went and played.
You had me until that point because we're not going back. We're not going back. We're not going back.
Nope. They'll bring it back. And I'll preface it as this. They'll bring it back, even if it has to be a flag game to bring it back.
I pray that you're correct, and I love that hot take. But knowing how the NFL is right now,
there's going to be a change, man. After they lose as much money as they do from no one watching,
don't get my hopes up.
I'm telling you, listen, if there's one thing that's going to move the NFL, and that we have known to see moves the NFL, it is the mighty power of the dollar. And NFL ain't making money from it, they're not going to do it. They will either change it or they'll take it away. But I got them changing it because they don't want to lose their cash cow. You don't want to lose having everything go to one incredible place. That's why they always had it in Hawaii. Bring it back. Send everybody to Hawaii. Let them play the game there. Sunny, like this, the perfect.
You know what? That's gonna keep the players from opting out. To be honest, though, bring it back to Hawaii. That's gonna keep the player from opting out. Because everybody wants to have that vacation. They're going to want to go back out there. Like.
I'm telling you, man, that was one of the best things. You see all your favorite players. They're out Hawaii. They're having fun. Everyone's in great spirits. The game day comes. Everyone's still happy. They actually play. They're not playing to hurt no one. Because everybody knows it's not a real game. But you see those competitive juices going.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that.
I think they need to incentivize the way the NBA do. I do agree with that. But let's do this, right? How about this for idea? Like we're talking about paying teams to Hawaii, right? What if every year we do relocate it, like we are now, right? Like, but instead of it being like, just little old Orlando. Even a Hawaii that we like used to, let's take it overseas. We already got teams playing it overseas. Why not do vacation spots every year? the Bahamas, Barbados, like let's take it to Jamaica. Let's take it to places that they want to vacation, play the Pro Bowl there, and let them go on early vacations in a sense. Like why not do that for them? Keep
Or
them
why
from
not do it
opting
with our
out.
partners that we already do it with? The Londons, the Germanys, the Mexico cities.
They're not really vacation spots. You want something.
Brazil?
Brazil's good.
Again, these places are all different in their own way. And yes, people do holiday, as they say over the pond, in Germany, in London, in places like Spain.
They need to pick these teams in places that they can take their families with them, enjoy themselves, and still have a Pro Bowl and still able to make a check while they're over there too. Mm-hmm. And I think that's how you can get players from opting out. Because honestly, the last couple of years, we over here like, oh, this player's not playing because they're a little sore. They're not. Their shoulder's a little in, like So you know what? I'm not gonna go because
they just don't want to play.
Make them go on vacation. In a sense, all they're doing is playing flag football and dodgeball and stuff like that over there. So why not make it a vacation? Make it fun. Give them some money because it is televised. You know what I mean? Give them a little extra money and be like, hey, fly y'all guys out here. Play this game, make us some money, advertise these other countries a little bit, and y'all can have your little vacation, the rest of the week. Mm-hmm. Why not? Hey, let me be commissioner, guys. Let me be commissioner. But that's gonna do it for us today, guys, man. It was a weird week. It was a weird podcast. It was a lot. Twilight Zone was weird. It's very, very weird. But what's not weird is our love for this passion and this podcast and what we do here is not weird because we try to give you the news and opinions of what we think. And I feel like we do a really good job of giving you guys our honest opinions, our honest thoughts, and entertaining you guys. We have to entertain as well. So if you like what we do here, man, please do us one solid. It's free. We're not charging you guys. It's free. Hit that like and subscribe button on our YouTube channel. You can find it in our QR code. If you're not on YouTube right now, we're on X. We are also on Facebook. Please make sure you like this video on whatever platform you're on, and then go on to YouTube and like and subscribe. It's free. The only thing we're asking from you guys, and it helps us out. It helps us come back to you and give you this entertainment. We got some people live in here right now. We do appreciate everybody in here, but we would love for you to help us out by doing that. We got some great interviews. I'm currently, if you haven't heard in the beginning, I'm currently at the Senior Bowl. We got some players that we're interviewing. So if there's some players that you are interested in, maybe there might be some future your team players. Check us out, man. Check out all the interviews that we got.
Future Pro Bowlers.
Future Pro Bowlers. Maybe they can replace the door. Yeah. I'm sorry. I like Shador.
Tyler Sharp gonna be in there too. Yeah, I mean, don't worry about it.
Belichick gonna be in here at the Pro Bowl.
All right, let's wrap it up.
Wrap it up. That's gonna do it for us today, guys. We do appreciate y'all, and I hope y'all have a good one. I'm tired. I had a long day. It is actually only 10:30 over here, but I'm still on 11:30 time. So, the time difference is killing me right now. But thank you guys once again. We'll see y'all later. We're gonna have some great stuff on Senior Bowl. Check us out on Friday. We do plan on having a Senior Bowl recap podcast. Me and Sam on here live, so make sure you check that out as well. Hopefully, we do that. And if we don't do it, we'll try to do some kind of Senior Bowl wrap up thing sometime this weekend. But again, I'm Jerome Jones. That is the coach over there. Thank you guys so much.
And
Yeah,
no,
have a good
no
one.
Avery, which means we ain't gotta talk about no pat the whole time.
No pat pat.
in
No
the
pat pat
show.
today.
I'm
No
sick
pat
of
pat
it.
today, man.
No
The
pat
pat pat was doing a little much, so we're not gonna do the pat pat, but we're gonna get you guys out of here smooth. Like you see how we just did that? It's smooth.
It's smooth. We out.
It's
We
smooth,
eat.
baby.
Money.
Smooth, baby.